on me. A lot of us have seen failure or people affecting us and so on. Sometimes marriages, they don't work. Sometimes a person has had a proposal or two or three and maybe people are turning them down, or they're not finishing off, which means as we're talking about marriage, things break off. If it happens to you more than two, three times, what happens? The devil's way of taking you straight to the devil. So you go to someone, he starts writing things. When they write something that you don't understand, it's wrong. It's supposed to be clear, number one. Number two is you're supposed to be reading things. So more than writing something, you're supposed to be reading things. A lot of the times, if you were to read things, it will not be the Quran as such or the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, but it will be something strange and amazing. I've read some of these papers written by some of them. They're addressing the jinn. They're seeking the help of the jinn in these papers. Is that what you want? So it takes a thief to catch a thief, they say. You might feel better. And this is why we say sometimes you have so-called miracle recoveries because you're feeling better. The devil has made you feel good. I always give the example of a person who is struggling with earnings. They can either become rich by stealing, or they can work hard and it will take a long time. If you steal, your problem is solved. You've actually done very, very well because overnight everything came right, but you've stolen. So that will haunt you for the rest of your life because what you did was unacceptable. But if you want to do it the proper way, it will take a long time, but you will have to earn slowly but surely every month, and thereafter you will be a person who can make it, mashallah, manage. So it's up to you. Even when it comes to health, you can actually steal the solution by doing it the wrong way, lose your faith in the Almighty, and go and get a so-called miracle done onto you where, wow, and you blame someone. And so miracles do happen, definitely, but they only happen through the verses of the Quran, the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, the words of the Almighty. You need to know that. So it doesn't just happen by people throwing bones at you, asking you to cut lemons, asking you to actually do something strange. Take the rose petals of pink roses and pick 200 of them and lay them in a certain way, and then take one and then cut each one of them. They tell you that only because psychologically it makes you feel that you've done a lot and that should be okay. So you start feeling better just by hearing it.